Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Efrain Rodriguez Jr. Show. In today's episode, we are going to talk about something that really it's not 100%, but it got leaked, and this is something big. So it's about the Supreme Court of the United States that it is preparing to revoke the right to abortion according to a leak draft. According to the exclusive news of the American media Politico, the initial writing of the majority opinion was written by Judge Samuel Alito. The United Supreme Court is reportedly to overturn the right to abortion contained in the landmark decision known as Roe versus Wade. This was reported exclusive by the specialized media in the United States, Politico. Politico, which obtained a copy of the initial draft of the majority opinion written by Judge Samuel Alito and circulated within the court. So, I know I just came here and start bringing you all this news. I got it from the newspaper Andy Nuevo Dia here in Puerto Rico. And it is very, very important that we are hearing this out. And I know you guys know my opinion about this. And this is good, looking good in the right direction. But let's listen to how this newspaper it's really portraying everything to all of us. The text, as reviewed by the U.S. media, repudiates the 1973 decision that guaranteed constitutional protection so that women and pregnant people, this is, I don't know why they say pregnant people, the only people that can get pregnant is women, would have the right to decide about their bodies. So, maybe they're saying this because of the transgender, they cannot have babies. But this is the way the newspaper is doing it. Later in 1992, the Planned Parenthood versus Casey decision upheld the right. Roe was terribly wrong from the start. We hold that Roe and Casey should be set aside. Reads the document labeled the opinion of the court. It is time to heed the Constitution and return. Listen to this part, because this is the part that no one on the news will tell you. The issue of abortion to the elected representative of the people. We, the people, we elect representative of the chamber, the House of Chamber, or the Senate, 2 per state of Senate. Representative, it depends on the population in the area and the territory. It depends. It can vary. It can have more in some states, less in other states. So, but equally is 2 Senate per state. What the draft is saying is they're going to return this to the elected representative because this is the way it works. And for all this public hearing of Project 693 in Puerto Rico, a lot of people don't know how sometimes, and believe me, from the guy that don't know nothing about this, at least I have like a minimum understanding in how this works. The one that do the laws are the elected representative. That's why CDC, when they had this situation, the judge overturned that mandate because, whatever they did, they didn't really file it right, or it was not the case of the CDC making this powers that it belongs to the representative, because CDC, they don't have to answer you or me, but if we have a representative or a senator, male or female, they answer to us and we go and vote for them or we kick them out of office. You know what I'm saying? So what they're saying on this draft is they're going to return this abortion back to the place it should be, as a constitution really is. So the way they put it in here in the paper, you hear what I was just saying, you be like, why are they putting it that way? Because right has an agenda, left has an agenda. Who is the best? I don't know. But the extreme of each side is not good. Even the right or the left. So here we have, and I wanted to bring this out because when you hear Elizabeth Warren, the way she talks, and then you're going to be like, oh, that's why he say that part. So let's just continue. Roe returned the issue to the abortion to the elected representative of the people. Politico noted that in the modern history of the Supreme Court, no opinion had been leaked while the case was still pending. This unprecedented revelation could intensify the abortion debates. Likewise, the document could change before the vote and the opinion of the majority of the federal court are made public. It can change. But this is a draft. This is not a done deal kind of thing. It is the draft. But it's the beginning. Immediately, some congressmen reach to the possible decision of the highest judicial forum in the United States. And listen to this representative. This is her talking. An extremist Supreme Court. This is when you got elected to watch for your people's own goods. But when we have a person that is start talking that way, she's out of line. She is out of line because the United States of America, and this is a Puerto Rican from the country, very country inside of the island of Puerto Rico. No, there are three different powers: judicial, executive, and the House of Chamber and the Senate. You know, the way it works, it's like that. It's a balance of powers. But the way she talks about an extremist Supreme Court, that is the beauty of living in the United States of America when you have a freedom of speech. You know, in another place, you would be locked up and through the key because you're not supposed to be saying that against the court. But here in the United States of America, you can say those things still. Not saying anything about the truth coming thing that is just putting together just to silence the voices of people is another topic for another day. So let's just go back to Elizabeth Warren and her social network. Actually, it was Twitter. An extremist Supreme Court, it's about to strike down Roe versus Wade and impose its unpopular far-right views across the country. Once again, I am no one. I cannot say enough of that because someone that is no one understand what the draft was. They want to send this back to the people. So when you see here, she's accusing them to be an extremist, far right, and this is unpopular. But what they're saying is just take it back to the states and deal with this as a state matters. You see the difference? This is big. And now that we have this Project 693 in Puerto Rico, why do all these people that went to this public hearing is gonna go after they hearing these things? You know, are they gonna hate these people? You know how many people they die, Jewish in the hand of Hitler and their soldiers? More than 6 million. Did you know from since 1973 until now how many unborn babies? 63 million babies. That's a lot. That's a lot. So this is a draft. She's jumping into, oh my God, extreme right. Let it be, and it will unfold. And when time comes, they're gonna go into a boat and they're gonna send it back the way it should be, as the Constitution says, we the people. Oh my goodness. So across the country, it is time for the millions who support the Constitution and abortion rights to stand and make their voices heard. We will go back ever, wrote the federal senator and former presidential candidate Elizabeth Warren in her Twitter. Listen, this is so beautiful. This make my night. I was kind of tired, and I was just gonna go, maybe, for one day, go to sleep early. When I saw that, I was like, whoa, you cannot. Even that you have just a few people looking at this, you got to talk about this. I really appreciate all of you that watching this news and also this channel and Efrain Rodriguez Jr. show. I invite you to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button, and I'll see you back tomorrow. Hopefully earlier. Gotta get up earlier anyways. And it's early. 12:25. Take care. God bless you. I'll see you back tomorrow. Don't forget, subscribe. Take care.